Yo, what up, y'all? This is Albe back. You are now rocking with GoodFellaz DVD. You already know how it go. We got the exclusive, the new-ish. The album is crazy. It's called High. Go cop that. When you high, I was high when I wrote it. You know what I mean? So that's how we do it. GoodFellaz DVD. One.
Like we always do about this time.
This is GoodFellaz Radio, the world's most dangerous radio station. We are back. My man DJ Phase on the ones and twos. Yeah. My man is in the building. Fresh off a movie. Fresh off. Yo, he's got a new mixtape that's so crazy right now. He's got a Grammy in the stash chilling right now. So what's good? Like, yo, first of all, let them know about the project and all that. We're gonna get to all that later, but let them know about the new project and all the showings going on.
The album's called High. It's hosted by Mick Boogie. It's crazy.
H.I. by the way, not H.I.
Okay. Yeah, H.I. High. And man, we dropped it on 420. So on 420, a lot of people got high, and it was kind of like that. And it was just dope. Man, KRS-One's on the album. MC Lyte, Kanye, Mos Def, and I also got Fabulous. I got a record with Fab on it that's just tearing the city up right now.
Yo, you realize that's a good look right there. Those are some big names.
Yeah.
Yo, like I said, you already got a Grammy in the stash.
Yeah.
Let everybody know. For everybody who don't know, shout out to my man Kanye West. Graduation on the international, but this is only available outside the U.S. That's how he does. You actually produced and rapped on this track we about to get into, right? Let everybody, like, what was the process like of doing this track with greats such as Mos Def and Kanye?
Yeah, well, I kind of grew up around Mos Def, and he was like my acting coach. So like I did Def Poetry before ATL, before everything. I was doing Def Poetry, so he always kept me under his wing and taking me around and stuff like that. So man, I wrote this. I had this beat, and I really wanted him to be on it. So we kind of worked it out where I kind of sampled his voice, and so then I was like, yo man, I'm gonna sample you because he had did it in shows, and we had wrote it, and he was like, man, I love it. You know what I mean? But he never had the time, and that's the time he was doing New Danger. So I let Kanye hear it, and he was like, yo, I want that record. Yeah. And so man, we just got in and did it, and playing Pat, we did the drums, and just it became an epic song. I really liked it because it just so happened that his mom passed away, and it was real sentimental because it was like no goodbyes, and I thought that was the theme for that whole section. It was like never say goodbyes. You know what I mean? It's just good night.
In the building, GoodFellaz Radio 99.3. The Joint. My man Albe back is in the building, aka Brooklyn, ATL and all that. Yo, I said my man already got a Grammy in the stash for that joint right there. Yeah. In a minute, we're about to get. You got a brand new joint right here. We about to get into.
Crazy.
Definitely, man. But first things first, like a lot of people don't know, you're also related to late great Big Pun.
Right. Yeah, man. The man that actually shaped me and molded me into the person I am. You know what I mean? In not so soft ways. You know what I mean? And the way he was, but yo, man, I pay homage. He's actually the executive producer on the album.
Really?
Because I had his ashes in my crib. Wow. You know what I mean? The whole time when I was doing the album, and I just had this just little mural there, and I just zoned out. You know what I mean? I had the candles lit, and I had the beats going, and so he really orchestrated the album. I mean, I grew up doing poetry. You know what I mean? All my life. So there's no beat, there's no hype man. It's just you, the mic, the crowd, and you gotta entertain these people. Yeah. You know what I mean? And
hopefully they don't throw tomatoes at you.
Right, and all that. You gotta make sure that their minds are captivated on your thoughts and your heart. And if you could do that in New York and get away with it, you know what I mean? You could do that.
What is better, in your opinion, the movie money or the music money, in your opinion?
Well, my album's free, so there's no music money.
Okay.
The show money is great because it's different. It's definitely better as far as movie money. It's up front. You know what I mean? Okay. But the show money, man, when you rip a show and you go and you put your heart out and your lungs is collapsing and you're breathing hard and your girl wipes you down, it's like, good show, baby, and people screaming, and then you get a check for that. That's mind-boggling. You know what I mean? That to me is everything I live for. So I can't compare it to a lot of money compared to that. You know what I mean? If I got paid $5 for doing that,
you'd be good.
But the movie money's good too. Though.
It's not a bad job when you get to see like Lauren London in the movie, and hang out, and I mean, there's worse things in the world, I think.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Now,
we got this joint right here, Love You More.
Yeah.
Let us know about this joint before we blast this off.
Yo, man, this song is so crazy. It's sampled by Tina Marie. You know, me and my man Roosevelt at the beat. It's crazy. It's one of those records that when you hear it, you remember that relationship that you've been in, where you was like, listen, I love you, but I don't like you right now. You know what I mean? So it's one of those records that, you know, screaming at Shorty through the window, Maria! And we did the video, and Nuff's in the video, Lost Finesse. You know what I mean? Love You More. This is it.
Let's get into this short bootleggers. Get on point with this. You're only going to hear GoodFellaz Radio, the FCC's most hated radio show. My man Albe back is in the building. Let's get it popping. GoodFellaz. 99.3 the joint. We are back in the building. My man Albe back in the building, a.k.a. Brooklyn from ATL. And we got another question that somebody's listening. How did you get the name Albe back?
How I got the name? Man, Big Pun. Big Pun is the origin of that.
Really?
Yeah. I was kind of on the phone with him, and I was like, yo, he was. I remember he was about to leave and go on promo for Yeah Baby.
Okay.
And so I was like, yo, son, yo, I'm writing, son. You know what I mean? You know, like he was like, you know, don't worry, I'll be back. And I was like, alright, you know what I mean? He's like, yo, that's dope. Your name is Albe back. And he used to call me Kidnapper for years. Like that was my rap name.
Okay.
Kidnapper, but he named me Albe back. And ever since then, Kidnapper's kinda ill. That's kinda ill, like name for like a young kid.
Yeah.
Killing it, right?
After like 48, probably not
Yeah, probably not.
Right.
Usually we call it Nap. You know what I mean? But yeah, so that's what you know, he named me.
Right. So was ATL your first acting experience, and have you been in any other movies since then?
Well, I did Broadway, you know, poetry and deaf poetry, and I was always acting like in that aspect. But yeah, it was my first big role. I also did Harold Kumar too.
Okay. The ultimate We Had movie.
I remember that. You look too familiar.
Yeah, and it was just like that was a pretty dope experience because it was like really funny. You hear me in the background when dude is when the cop is pouring the soda to try to get him to talk. You hear me? He's like, yo, ask him if he got Kool-Aid. Like you hear him.
If you could have like your dream roster for the album, whatever, who else would you like to work with?
I want like Andre 3K. You know,
Andre 3000.
Always Godson. You know, I've been a Godson fan since forever, and so you know, and whatever else makes sense, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like I say 3K because the way I bounce on tracks, I go in.
Yeah.
And Nas because of the content.
Yeah.
But other than that, if the song makes sense and the music's there, you know, let's rock it.
Right there. So. Like I said, plug the website and
Albeback.com, baby. Oh man, good. You have to thank GoodFellaz for having me up here, man. For real.
Oh,
you know,
we appreciate it, my dude.
This is epic. This is a moment in time because you know I gave you guys my heart and a lot of people responded with yo that's dope and man I can't be happier. Slept on like time beat songs. Niggas want walls, I'm getting my piece on. Crackers going crazy, I'm letting my piece off. Either way you gon' get it, you get it, that we strong. Chickens wanna know if I'm getting my cream on, and my niggas wanna know if I'm putting my team on. Spitting these written so Huey's vision keeps on. Either roll with the soldiers or you can be gone. I'm a poet all week long. I'm a hustler still on my theme song. Cause I'm a grind to your eyes see God. Yeah, you could buy ice, put your mom's heat on. Give me that rock, I'ma play Keyshawn till you look up in the sky and that bitch reads wrong. The new resurrection you guessing is heat one with a little bit of effort projecting in each song.
Come on, man. I love you, but I don't like you right now. Now listen, I heard your complaints, I heard you on the phone, you ripping. You say you in pain, you say you feeling something missing. But get on the plane, go find another.